Can we sense when someone is energetically unavailable? Hello and welcome to today's insight. And today's insight is going to be two parts, all right? So, first and foremost, it's emotional trauma, number one. And number two is just letting go of what you think is best. So, as I was saying, emotional trauma. Usually, you, I mean, some people can sense this more than others. Some people have a more refined sense of what is acceptable and what is not. Others, not so much. But in either case, when someone has an energetic wall up, technically, you can sense it, right? You don't know how, you don't know why, but you sense it. And those who've been through emotional trauma, myself included, tend to go to the ones that are just like, no, have a wall up and are like, don't approach. That's what I did with my last crush. So, this time when I saw it, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna approach. I'm gonna steer clear of that. Even if the person shows signs that they might be interested, if they aren't doing anything, I stay clear. I steer clear of that because I know what I'm worth, right? That's number one. And number two, okay, so just maybe that was just a lesson, and you having to let it go will allow a better thing to come in. So, as much as a promising situation can be alluring, if that promising situation is, how should I say it, pushing you away, still steering clear of it is important. And putting more importance on you and your mental sanity. Because let's face it, this can hurt. Not just can, it does hurt. And it stings. It stings quite deeply. So, if you need to let go of something, let go of something. I know it's not easy to say, and believe me, I've tried myself, but you learn at some point, and by learning, you're like, okay, you know what not to approach. So, the signs that will allow you to notice if someone is emotionally unavailable, all right, are number one, what will give you a sense that they are emotionally unavailable because they have an energetic wall up, right? Which I mentioned in the Instagram short, is that they will give their non-verbal body language is going to scream, get away, like their how should I say it? Their posture will be more like closed off. They will be more uh, grouped with other people, like closing their body language off, like closing the circle type of intention. Like if you've, I've been at one of this networking. I've been at a networking event, and I've noticed like that you can see the difference. You can see the difference between people who just want to stay with their clique of friends. They don't necessarily want to go out of their comfort zone and meet new people. Those people generally hang out in a huddle, and they close the huddle off by turning their back towards everybody else. Okay, that gives you the impression that they have closed the circle off to anyone else that's coming from outside, or at least trying to start a conversation with people from outside of the set circle. Okay, that's number one. Number two, they'll generally look away. They won't concentrate on you. They'll have their eyes will be darting out like outside of the outside. Will be darting to other things. Like they'll be looking at other things, people and whatnot. They won't actually be attentive to what you are saying. They will also not converse. They'll just not show you interest. As well as, so their body language will be more closed off. It'll push you away. Their nonverbal communication skill, nonverbal communication will also let you know that they are not interested in continuing the conversation by their darting eyes or um, their uh, their darting eyes, their closed off posture, their leaning, like their also their posture, their personal, like them being like, sort of leaning away from you, like showing you that they those things slightly show you that they're not interested. Okay, and on the opposite, you'll see that people who are interested in continuing the conversation will actually move towards you. When you move away, they will move towards you. They will lean in, they will look at you, they will talk to you, they will gesture and all those things. So their body language, their communication, all of it, their nonverbal, their verbal, their paraverbal will let you know that they want to continue the conversation. And the opposite, the people who are clearly wanting to go, like to leave the conversation, will let you know that all of what they are saying and doing that they want to leave. But sometimes we're like, no, but stay, but stay. But then they're like, no, I want to leave. And you should let them leave. Because if you don't allow them to leave, it is going to burst in your face. And it's not fun. Believe me. So, are there signs that you could have seen prior that you didn't allow yourself to see? Ponder that.